Hi everyone, this is oGsZenio, and we are in Game 3 between Socke and his opponent Zenio, who is spawning as Liquid Huck here because he's borrowing an account, I believe. And we'll see what they're able to do on this map. Typhoon Peaks, I was mistaken, I thought it was Crevasse. Maybe because I was playing custom games on that earlier. But here we are on Typhoon Peaks. It is one of the new maps. And we're going to open up the production tab so you can see what's going on, see if any cheese happens. Looks like both players are playing generally pretty standard. Socke is going to be moving to the front, throwing down his pylon, and going to be scouting to the top, I think. He doesn't have any Qs on it, so it's hard to tell. Zenio is going to move his Overlord over to his natural expansion. We'll be able to spot for any cannon cheese if he does decide to throw down his hatchery first. However, he has favored getting his pool first and then his gas in all of these games that we've seen so far. We'll see if he decides to do the exact same thing. Socke here is chrono boosting out his probes. Going to get 13 probes and see this probe is going to move to the front and throw down a gateway. There goes the gateway. No forge coming up for Socke, so it does indicate that he's going to be going standard, no cannon cheese. And the pool going down for Zenio right now. There is the probe continuing to scout around the map, and Overlord is moving to the top corner and will not find anything over there. All for nothing, the blip floating around on the map. The gateway is about halfway complete and another probe is on its way. Take a look at the APM tab, and there's this very nice looking thing. It looks like the Korean player Zenio does overpower Socke in the APM department. There's even these very interesting things. Nobody's mining gas except for Socke, so he is overpowering the Zerg player in here. Very interesting bars here. We're gonna go back to having nothing there. It's kind of large. So it looks like Zenio is going to be doing the same build, gas going to be mined and the queen going to be produced before he gets his natural expansion. We'll see if he decides to do a roach bust like he did in the first game, or if he decides to just play standard. Of course, we don't quite know what that means in Korea. Two Zergly spawning out here, going to be able to spot this probe. Probe is going to advance forward and see the hatchery. Socke, good timing on this probe scout. We'll know that there's no cheese going on unless this gets cancelled. We'll see if that happens in this game like it did in last game, or in the first game. There's the warp gate research getting chrono boosted out. One of the best researches in the entire game. More probes getting made here for Socke. He does have a probe going to be used to build a pylon in the backside. These bushes here do allow site blockage and will cause drops to happen. Zenio here going to get the larva vomits off, and looks like he is going to complete his hatchery and maybe make a queen there, maybe move his main queen out. Yeah, he's going to be moving his main queen out because he is making another one over here, the spawning pool quivering away, pulling all of the guys off of gas so that he can get the Zergling speed and then drone up really heavily. 5 drones in the production queue. This one exactly at 2400, not mining a single gas extra before getting out all of the drones. Is Zergling going to be scouting up the front, going to get sliced in half by the Zalon. And a Stargate is almost complete for Socke, so he will be getting either Phoenixes or Void Rays out. Again, it does not look like he's seen anything inside the main, so he will not suspect this yet. There is the Void Ray going down, going to be chrono boosting that out. And it does look like another queen is on its way, so Zenio might be suspecting some sort of airplay, or maybe just going to be getting a queen to deal with the creep spreading. Looks like Socke is gearing up to take his expansion. He's saving up quite a bit of minerals, moving the probe over in position. More sentries being spawned here. That one probe is going to be forced to back up a little bit, getting taken out. Oh no. The Overlord's now advancing to the last possible position to spot for this expansion, or maybe just to do some scouting. There's a Phoenix coming out. The Void Ray is going to meet up with no overlords on its way over, so we'll see if Zenio sees this Void Ray. Apparently not. Yeah, that Void Ray is being maneuvered into the main. The sentry is also moving forward. A Zealot charging forward as well. The Void Ray is making its way into Zenio's main, and there is just one queen there. And it does seem like Zenio hasn't noticed yet. He needs to micro his queen to do the damage. Void Ray is now charged up, and the Phoenix here can actually pick that one up and kill it off without this Void Ray taking too much additional damage. The Void Ray is fully charged, but there are two queens gonna be forcing the Void Ray out. Gonna be able to take, no, not quite being able to take it out. Gonna cancel that pick up, save his Void Ray with 25 HP. And the Zerglings advancing forward. A Forge going down, going to be able to cannon up his expansion and be completely safe. No more additional Void Rays coming out. That's a third gateway coming up for Socke. He might be transitioning back into normal play after the Void Ray Phoenix play. There's the Void Ray getting moved around in the center, going to be able to pick off any stray Overlords. Looks like there's going to be some Overlord hunting going on. Zergling's going to be advancing over here, going to keep Socke contained to his ramp, unable to quite move out against these Zerglings unless he wants to risk them running into his main. There's the +1 upgrade going down for Protoss, and it does look like the Phoenix and the Void Ray over here are going to do some damage to the Zerglings and force them back. There is a lair on the way. We'll see if he decides to go for those Hydralisks to deal with the air. He is taking a third base up in the far top right hand corner. This is the point where we sing the song Friday to figure out which side is our left and which side is our right. Here come the Zerglings, going to be advancing forward and going to be picking nothing off yet. The upgrade is about halfway complete. Stalkers now spawning here. The Zerglings won't be able to run in here and do that much damage. Sokke's army is starting to pile up quite a bit. The Phoenix also has plenty of energy. The Void Ray continuing to do its damage in the center of the map. There is a Hydralisk Den now halfway complete. What is that? Missile attacks +1 on the way for our Zerg player, and the Spore Crawlers are up to defend against any mass Phoenix play. There's the Phoenix advancing forward, going to be picking at the back rocks over here. The Zerglings are advancing into Sokke's natural expansion, going to be able to take out a bunch of probes if he is not careful. He also needs to warp in a Zealot to defend his main. Looks like a push is going on over here. Socke is going to be advancing forward. Force fielding on the ramp, going to be able to take out the lair. Oh no, a Roach Warren trying to get created here, but it will be forced to cancel as soon as he cleans this up. Going to be taking out that Spore Crawler and allowing his Void Rays to advance. The Roach Warren is complete now. It looks like Zenio is scrambling to make those Hydralisks. The Zerglings trying to advance out of the main. Force field going down. Looks like these Zerglings are getting cleaned up by Socke. At the natural expansion, will be able to transfer the probes. No, the probes are dead. There is a pylon getting taken out over here, but the lair is gone for Socke, and it looks like Zenio has also lost his Roach Warren. More force fields going down on the ramp. Just a couple of Hydralisks over here trying to expand to this location. More drones trying to mine over here. A super saturated main base for Zenio. More force fields going down. The Phoenix over here taking a couple of shots at those Overlords, going to cause some pain in their little blips and their eyes. And the force field going down again. The Void Ray and the Phoenix here continuing to scout around. Going to deny the Zerg player from being able to move out completely for quite a bit of time. The Zerglings advancing forward again, trying to pick off some Zealots, trying to pick off the Forge here, but there are units in place once again. Zenio does have his queens in this fight as well, producing more Hydralisks, trying to get his lair recreated. He's still got plenty of force fields here to contain the Zerg player. However, he can continue to make drones over here and start mining over here as well. Cannon coming up to defend against the annoying Zergling harass. A force field can go down to split this army in half. It does look like he does not notice. Will be allowing the Zerg player to advance out here. More force fields going down. Going to be able to wall off the Hydralisks and the Queens from being able to move forward. The Zerglings getting us around from the backside, and the Hydralisks dealing the damage to the Protoss army. Hydralisks are so great against gateway units. It looks like Socke does have plenty of army units over here, which should be able to defend it against any pushing. Queen's laying tons of creep tumors. Looks like Zenio is going to get scouted by Socke over here. He does have a Phoenix. Not able to do anything over here because there's only one. The Void Ray also moving over here will be able to take out this hatchery and the drones quite easily as well. Drones gonna switch their target for transfer and over here. Additional drones being made over here and another hatchery being started at the natural expansion. It's now on Socke to make something happen. He can't let himself turtle up too much because these two expansions, once they get fully mining, will be able to do cause the Zerg players' macro to be completely out of control. We see the creep thread already going out of control on this side of the map. The two queens over here with full energy, able to lay so many creep tumors, going to be able to gunk up this map so quickly. Looks like Socke is going to be pushing forward to see if he can take out these two queens. Queens are completely out of position. This one is going to go down. Zenio does not notice the second queen in time. Gonna lose that other queen as well. The Hydralisks gonna pull their slow butts back over onto the creep. Gonna try to defend against this. Looks like Socke is gonna advance into the main. There is a spine crawler to greet them. And the sentries are on the ramp. Will be able to force field this and prevent the Hydralisks from moving up. This would be huge if he can get the force field off. A force field does go off. Zenio's main is under siege. The roaches in the main are going to be trying to defend. The lair might get taken down again. The Hydralisk then goes down. Force field's going to be preventing this roaches retreat. However, there aren't that many roaches anyways. All of the drones over here are doomed. He's going to have to remake his lair for the second time in this game. Another force field on the ramp, going to deny the Hydralisk's entry into their own homeworld. The Spire also going to go down. Another force field down for Socke, going to be preventing those Hydralisks again. He's going to sacrifice his entire army. I believe the Hydralisks are just that good against the gateway units. However, this lair and the spawning pool going to be going down. Socke, looks like Zenio is going to be remaking everything over here. Spawning pool, Roach Warren, another macro hatchery. Looks like the evolution chamber also going down the lair. Another force field going to deny the Hydralisks. This must be so frustrating. Zenio is going to be having to remake everything at these two expansions over here. The lair goes down and all of the drones are burrowed. The overlords over here also need to get moved out of the way or else they will go down as well. Here comes the push, trying to push in. There comes the Hydralisks. Another force field going to deny 3 Hydralisks entry once again. These are the non-VIP Hydralisks. The army from Socke is getting wiped out over here. However, the lair was denied once again. Looks like more forces being made by Socke. He's not actually made that many probes during these exchanges, just focusing on getting a ton of army units, denying Zenio the mass economy that he would like. So if we look at the food counts, it looks like Zenio is slowly pulling ahead. He's at 106 food with 69 food for Socke, and he is advancing over here to this hatchery. It looks like a queen just spawns and will get taken down immediately after the larva vomit. No, she gets to run away. The drones also pulling off. Gonna be losing this hatchery, and the Hydralisk and the roaches gonna be running over here. Bunch of force fields going down. Gonna be able to wall this army off. More reinforcements coming from the backside, distracting the Hydralisk. More force fields going down. Gonna be able to take out the roaches separately from the Hydralisks. This army from the Socke is more force fields going down. Gonna be able to pull up and kill off these roaches. And again, denying the Hydralisk's entry. We do not like Hydralisks at all. Gonna be discriminating a little bit. These sentries look like they are getting trapped over here. Force fields are running out. Does look like Zenio has enough units to hold off this attack. It's just those 4 stalkers just running past this army, getting taken out. One last stalker over here. No speed for the roaches because there is no lair. The Stalker is going to be able to back up over here. More sentries spawning. There's a robotics facility coming up finally. The food differential is just gigantic now. Zenio is ahead by double, and he's going to be advancing forward to Socke's natural expansion. I do expect it to be GG real soon. There is a Stalker over here. Gonna be scouting in this direction, see if he can take out any overlords. The aggressions from Socke was just huge during this game, but it might just not be enough to take down Zenio. Here comes